Hello everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I'd make some springtime earrings and I thought the flower would be pretty, maybe these. I'm also going to make pendants, so I think this looks like an Easter egg to me. So I'm definitely going to do this one, but I'm going to use springtime colors. I've got a pale green, a pink, and a pale blue. And let's see, I need a mixing utensil. Okay, I got one. So we'll just mix these up. We don't need much because these are very thin molds. And I'm only going to use like a drop in each one. I want it very translucent. I think that will make it really pretty. I think 2 for the pink because that's really light. And then 1 for the blue. And then I need just a baby wipe, and that's so I can wipe this off after I mix each one. Now I don't have a lot of resin in each one, it's just a little bit. So we'll see how far it goes and how many molds. So I think I'm going to start with the pink. The little hair there. Don't want that in my resin. So I'm going to start with the pink. And then just let that flow. And then I'll do a little green. Now that did drop on top, but I'll clean that off. And then some blue. Okay, and then I just got to get that off here. All right, and I think we'll need just a little bit more. It's not totally filled. Just add just a touch more. And you can move some of this around if you'd like. Now this has just a little bit too much, and it overflowed a little bit onto the mold, so I'm just going to remove just a little bit. And then I'm going to do the flower. I believe I'm going to have to mix up a little more pink, unless I do a blue flower, but I think I'm going to do a pink flower. And I'm going to put, let's see, 3 drops this time. I have a little more resin than I did last time. Mix that up. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop a little bit of green in the center, and then go around the edges with the pink and just fill that in. I think that'll be really pretty. I do have some up here again. And I'm just pushing it off into the resin. Okay, I think it might need another little drop of green there. And then this one, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to put some blue in here. And then some pink. I'm just going to add colors. And then some green. More pink. Let's see. What else could we do for spring? I think that should be good. We do need a pair of earrings though. So we have the flower, which we could make into a pair of earrings, or we can use one of these. We'll just keep it at this, and we'll cure this for 180 seconds, turn it over and cure the other side for 180 seconds, and then we'll decide which one we want to make into a pair of earrings. Okay, so now they're ready to remove. Still reminds me of an Easter egg, but I think it's really pretty. The flower. And that came out really pretty too. So let's see. I think that'll be a pendant, that'll be earrings. Well, either way, the pendant, I'm just going to make it like a charm. So I'm going to make this a charm too, and then this a pair of earrings. So I'm just going to use the rest of this up. Let me get the green in there first. And then get the pink in. Just use the rest of this up. And then I'll put these all together and show you what they look like. Now I know this is a shorter video. That's only because tomorrow is Easter. And I just want to make sure that I get a video in beforehand. At least with something that looks Eastery, like the little egg. So, all right, so I'm going to cure this for 180 seconds, turn it over and cure it for 180 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, so here's the second one, and that's for the earrings. Let's just remove that from the mold. Okay, and we can set this aside. And I have 6mm jump rings. I have some fishhook earrings, which I'll need just 2. I also have some lobster claw clasps to make those other 2 into charms / pendants. I'll take a couple of those out. Okay, so now we can get started just putting these together. It's very simple, easy. This one's a great one for beginners. So you get a few of those out. So we'll do the earrings first. So you open your jump ring to the side, place it through the hole, and then add on your fishhook earring and then close it up. But when you close it, make sure those 2 ends meet so it's really tight. Now if you don't have the strength to do it with your fingers, you can use the 2 pliers like I do. Open it to the side. Whoop, there's my fish hook, and then close it up. And there's your pair of earrings. I think that's really pretty for springtime. You can see the pale pink and the green. I think they look beautiful. Now these are going to be charms / pendants, necklaces, what have you. I'm just gonna put the lobster claw clasp on, close it up, and I'm gonna do the same with this. You don't have to put that on first, I just did that. Either way, it's on there. Close it up. Okay, so since these are now charms, I'm just going to use a leather cord necklace for this. You can use a chain if you have it. And what you do is you just simply open up the clasp and just slip it on to whatever necklace you want. You can also use these as zipper pulls. You can just attach it to your zipper. You can add it to maybe your phone charms. If you have phone charms, you can add it to that. You can add it to a keychain, whatever you like. There are just so many possibilities for these. If you make 2 of these as the charm, you can also attach these to the fishhook earring. So that's a possibility too. I did that in a past video where I used 2 charms as earrings. They weren't identical. They're very much different, but I used them for a pair of earrings, and I think they are absolutely wonderful that you have, you know, 2 different earrings. It's a conversation piece. People see it and ask you about it. I want to make things look interesting and different. So if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press the bell for notifications of upcoming videos. In the description box below, you will find a link to my Etsy shop, which is Creations by Laurel, and you'll also find links to all the supplies I used today and my artwork, jewelry, and my photography. Thank you again for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.